Looking good, MP.
Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. And tonight, it'll be the New York Knicks going up against the Brooklyn Nets. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. And it's still early in the season, but it's always a good time to check out some power rankings. A lot could change before playoff time. You take a look at New York, they slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though.
You know, for Brooklyn, they have started this season on the right foot, securing the top spot with their high-level play. Now, the question is, can they hold on to this ranking?
Now let's check out the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Michael Porter. MP is out there with Jaden Ivey. Then it's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Wolf in at the 4 spot. And for the Knicks, we've got Mikal Bridges. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Dowjay in at small forward. And it's good for 2. And we're only a few games in, but already some surprises to this season, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. On the positive side, a couple teams have come together quicker than anticipated, and they are outperforming early expectations.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, they made a lot of plays, and they were in it until the end. Just couldn't do enough to get the win.
And that is why coaches preach about the details. The margins in this league are razor thin.
And that one's good. ABC.
Great to see MP look for his shot, especially when he's near the hoop.
Pass to Dowjay. Back to Brunson. laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. Oh, I love it.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And really, the heartbeat of this Knicks team is Jalen Brunson, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., the lifeblood, both on the court and his willingness to take less on his contract, giving them the leeway to enhance their talent.
Pass to Dadier. High post Towns. Ivy against Brunson. The layup off target.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
And here's MP. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Ivy outside. From deep, MP. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
And the three ball is just another way that MP can hurt you.
To the paint. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
And MP throws it down.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. And Brunson, here we go. That one goes in.
Knifing to the rim with ease. Brunson attacks these open lanes with tenacity.
From deep, MP sinks it from distance. ABC's got 15 points.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Outside Hart. 1:56 left in the first quarter of the game. 6 on the shot clock. Brunson on the drive. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
Next lead, 15, 10.
And there's 1:45 left to play in the first. And here's MP from outside. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And it's time to give you a look at the top three-point shooting teams from a year ago. Number 1, the Nets.
And looking at last season, the thing that jumps out at you is their three-point percentage. Best in the league in that category, which is great to see considering how valued the three ball is nowadays in our game.
From behind the arc. New York, again, can't hit.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Demon. Back to MP. There's 1:12 left to play in the first. Goes up from the top of the key. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. ABC's got 20 points.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Here's Robinson. Pass to McBride. Back to Robinson. New York needs to get off a shot here. Island misses. Knicks trail by 10. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line. Towns, he's checked in for New York. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Brooklyn. New York shooting their first free throw of the night. Now here's Porter. Yet to see a basket. And here's MP from outside. Oh, he's been lethal. Connecting again, making him 9 for 9.
He's rolling. The best start to a game you could hope for.
The Knicks have gone 6 of 11 so far. Brunson taking his time here. Shoots over Demon. And that one's good. Brunson's got 8.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Pass to ABC. 4-3. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the three.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Brooklyn out in front, leading by 9. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. if you're... Making a change here. MP's checked in.
Let it go, everyone, and let's hear it for you.
Mitchell Robinson is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Bones Highland. And it's McBride in at the small forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Porter from outside hits a three-pointer. Porter's got 7 now in this quarter.
Yeah, guard-like skills in a forward's body. Porter Jr. with the quick release.
Pass to Highland. The 3 is up. The rebound by the Nets. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Following this game, they host the Magic, and that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, ABC in the last matchup against the Magic was a man on a mission. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points and was locked in from distance. It was impressive. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys?
Thanks as always, Allie. Great report. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Ivy passes to MP. MP making the long-range connection.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Pass to McBride. Three-pointer, Bridges. He can't get that one to fall. Brooklyn with the ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. On the wing, Ivy. And here's MP from outside. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. For the Knicks, Hart's checked in for Towns. Gaudier comes in for McBride. And Grant, when it comes to a franchise player, how much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, B.A., when you think of guys like LeBron James or a Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, it's not just about their play on the court, but the type of person you see in the locker room. That can rally a franchise.
And that one's good. ABC.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Brunson passes to Bridges. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
That's a tough shot, but Bridges with the determination.
1:10 left in the second period. MP way outside. And it's New York with a rebound.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Wolf. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Wolf's gotten his first points in this one.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Pass to Gaudier. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Back to MP, fires for 3. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A., unbelievable.
Here's Brunson. Brunson throws it down.
And no matter how the D's coming at him tonight, Brunson has adapted. And that's what great scorers do. They figure it out.
From deep, MP. And again for 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
MP getting it done for Brooklyn. Over 40 points tonight and making it look easy. We'll be back in a moment.
You know, right now for the Nets, it's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Brooklyn Nets.
When you could dominate on the boards like that, this is how it's going to be. Physicality and determination are a winning recipe, Ernie.
Yeah, the rebound. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Kicking off the second half, here's Jordi Fernandez's 5. They've got Ivy. He's out there with MP. Yusuf Nurkic is out there with Michael Porter. And it's Wolf in at the 4-man spot. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Perfect connection on the hoop. Bridges is very good at going up and finishing lobs as a wing.
Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
Outside Brunson. Drives to the hoop. Brooklyn pulls it in.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Ivy goes in, and the powerful one-handed slam.
You better get out your camera when Ivy's driving to the bucket. You know something fun's going to happen.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Looking at last year, here were the players that led the way in terms of overall scoring. MP, number 1.
For him, it was a season to remember, and I think his fans would say the same.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Milwaukee will be traveling to face them after this game, and that'll put them halfway through a 3-game homestand. With the 10-footer, drained it for 2 points. Brunson's got 17 points.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Well, this Knicks team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, "No matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind." Guys, back to you.
No quit. All right, Allie. Thanks a lot. Brooklyn leading by 21. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
The Knicks have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Here's Dadier. Back to Brunson. And he lays it up and in. Brunson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Brooklyn has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. And it's ABC missing.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Brunson against MP. Right side Brunson. 5 to shoot. What a terrific move that is. Brunson's got 21.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
And here's MP from outside. Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Brunson. And the bucket is good. Give him 23.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
From deep, MP. Good. Another from 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. It's stolen by Nurkic. MP with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. Back to MP for three, and the net's another three.
If MP buries those catch-and-shoot chances, he'll have a very long career in this league.
Pass to Dadier. 11 feet out. Rebound Brooklyn. Porter's got 5 rebounds in the game. Back to MP. The three. He got it again! Sensational!
There aren't many players in history with the ability to put up 60 points.
And he's done it multiple times this season. He's taken volume scoring to a new level. To the left side wing. Screen by Hart. Shot clock at 6. Bridges outside. Towns for three. The rebound by the Nets.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Ivy passes to MP. And another dime for him. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
And that one's good, Brunson. Brunson's got 10 points here in the second half.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
Really putting the bigger defender on his heels. I love seeing aggressive finishes like that.
And so it's Brooklyn. Holding a massive 34-point lead to end the quarter. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Back after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
He's checked in for Cullen. And the Nets also making a change. MP's checked in. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Miles McBride. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Highland in at the shooting guard. That's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
Shut out from beyond the arc in the first period. He finally drains one.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
When MP is having a night like this, you just can't keep him from getting the ball.
And the Knicks with possession. They're on a 15-4 run. Brunson up top, covered by MP. And that one's good, Brunson. Brunson's got 27.
And there's not a ton of time left, but they're still in the game.
Good! good. That's another bucket. 71 points and no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks helpless.
Takes a 13-footer. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Brunson's got 4 points now in the quarter. Pass to MP. Fires the three. And again for three. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in. Feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. And some changes here for New York. Josh Hart's checked in for Robinson. Dottier comes in for McBride. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Highland. Mills, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Pass to Hart. And here's Bridges. Lets the three fly. Clowney pulls it in.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And here's MP from outside. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Bridges passes to Brunson. Sends it home from three-point land. Brunson's got 17 points here in the second half. Pass to ABC. Let's go with a three. And it's New York with a rebound. 1:50 left to play in the fourth. Towns passes to Bridges. Towns on a screen. And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist by Towns.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
MP against Brunson. Banked it in off the glass. Brunson's got 34.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Nets.
They really had things going. Their offense carried them tonight, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. tonight, simply they won the battle of the field goal percentage. I mean, it made all the difference.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for ABC.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
And there it is for him.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Oh, another one falls. That's 91. An incredible feat.
Incredible indeed. This is just a flat-out insane performance.
They get it back. Bridges nails the baby hook.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
So we see the Nets taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.